and welcome to a year of eternal love. A Course in Miracles, Workbook for Students, Lesson 87. Reviewing two previous ideas that we've already covered. Our review today will cover these ideas. Lesson 73 taught us, I will there be light. I will use the power of my will today. It is not my will to grope about in darkness, fearful of shadows, and afraid of things unseen and unreal. Light shall be my guide today. I will follow it where it leads me, and I will look only on what it shows me. This day I will experience the peace of true perception. These forms of this idea would be helpful for specific applications. This cannot hide the light I will to see. You stand with me in light. Insert the name. In this light, this will look different. In Lesson 74, Jesus was reminding us that there is no will but God's. I am safe today because there is no will but God's. I can become afraid only when I believe there is another will. I try to attack only when I'm afraid, and only when I try to attack can I believe that my eternal safety is threatened. Today I will recognize that all this has not occurred. I am safe because there is no will but God's. These are some useful forms of this idea for specific applications. Let me perceive this is in accordance with the will of God. It is God's will. You are his son. Insert the name. And mine as well. This is part of God's will for me, however I may see it. And for these insights, it is reminding us that there is only one will. The will of God. The will for our happiness, our peace, our joy. The ego fear-based thought system can get in the way. We have to will that with God's will, aligning what is true and only real, not allowing what is unreal control things, be the one that we're perceiving with. We're perceiving things, misperceiving things with the ego's eyesight. But that is not true vision. We can will the light, will the truth of the nowness that is here. The forms are very particular and they are very useful. In the light, this will look different. We do this mind training so that we can look at things in a different way. We can rewire the mind. The mind has been preconditioned all our life with fear conditioning, fear identification. And that is not who we are. That is not who you are. I will there be light. There is no will but God's. Let me perceive this in accordance with the will of God. It is God's will. You are His son. Insert their name. And then yours. We are all the divine creations of God. The oneness. Our unity. One love. In the bleakest of times is when you go inward more and find the truth, and you will find the love. It is your inheritance. It is yours, and it will never escape you. It is not for anyone else. No one is chosen. No one is judged. No one is picked over another. We are loved equally. I want to thank you for joining with me today. This is a year of eternal love. I love you. And I hope you'll join me for tomorrow's lesson. And until then, God bless.